This is the Aeroskin Hood Protector, available for all 2019 and newer GMC Sierra 1500s. Now, the Aeroskin might just be one of the better fitting options I've personally seen at a very affordable price point. Now, this particular Aeroskin will feature a unique build thanks to the impact-resistant ABS plastic in the sleek matte black finish and backed by a lifetime warranty, all for right around that low $100 price point. So the purpose of a hood protector is pretty self-explanatory, right? Reduce or help eliminate the unsightly paint chips caused by stones, rocks, or other road debris on the highway, along with that bug splatter. Now, the reality is you spend a good amount of time on the road or the highway, your hood will inevitably get a little beat up from tiny stones getting kicked up by cars or trucks in front of you. So adding something like this is a great way to help mitigate those dents and dings from happening in the first place. Now, some do that a little bit better than others in regards to fitment. The old school hood protectors I remember were basically vertical pieces of plexiglass, which weren't really all that attractive to install. Now, the Aeroskin Hood Protector, on the other hand, as you might imagine, and as you guys can see from our beauty shots, really does hug the factory hood perfectly and is basically molded to perfection to reduce the footprint and just look a little bit sleeker. All right, guys, getting into the construction here at the Aeroskin option, and unlike those smoked acrylic options we just talked about, this is packing a molded ABS plastic. And not only that, it's going to get a nice smooth matte black finish here, which I think will flow very well with other black found around your Sierra. Now, in addition to that, guys, this thing has been laser measured and it is evident in the fitment, especially once you go to install this thing for the very first time. You'll see just how well it fits and contours to the factory hood. Now, in addition to that, one of the things I like about the matte black plastic here is that unlike the acrylic material, which can sometimes be prone to cracking, this is gonna maintain a very consistent look thanks to the UV protection built in as well. As always though, if you run into any issues, this particular option does get backed by a lifetime warranty, and it is gonna be a very simple peel and stick job, as we'll show you here in a bit. Coming in just north of that $100 price point, the Aeroskin option, I'd say, would fall right in line with other similar options here on the site, but this is gonna be one of the most affordable of its kind to deliver that matte black ABS plastic build, along with a corresponding lifetime warranty. But now we want to shift gears and show you what it takes to get the Aeroskin installed on your Sierra at home. And honestly, guys, very soft 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter, taking you about 10 or so minutes to get in place from start to finish. And this is after you remove the protective coating on the protector itself. Trust me, you'll see what I mean when you get there, but that's going to be the most tedious part of the entire job. But now to give you a better idea of how this one might go down in the garage or driveway at home, let's throw it out to the shop for our detailed walkthrough.
All right, today we'll be installing a hood protector on our Sierra, so let's get started. So now we're gonna get ready to get our hood protector on. Now, as you can see on the back of the double-sided tape, I have our edges of our protector coating peeled up, just so we can get this stuck in place, line it up, and then peel it off. Now, I do have our hood popped, just to help us get it aligned a little better. So we're just gonna center this up and get this stuck in place. Make sure it aligns on the edges. You can peel it up, move it if you need to. So now that we have it centered where we want, we're just gonna peel back our backing and press down along the way. There are 2 smaller strips on the end here. And we can go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. And that wraps up our install of our Aeroskin Hood Protector, colored matte black for a 2019 and newer Sierra 1500. And remember, for everything Sierra, keep it right here at AmericanTrucks.com.